right, hey guys, I am here at the end of day one of Gen Con. Thursday is winding down. It is starting to get dark in Indianapolis. We just had some great Fogo de Chao Brazilian steakhouse to end our day, and it was a pretty successful day. We played a lot of games, we met a lot of folks, and it was a pretty stressful but I think productive day. So we started things off in the morning with Level 99, where we played the Dead by Daylight board game, which is pretty awesome. Really faithful adaptation of the video game, which I'm a big fan of, and it was really cool to see some of like the more expansion stuff they're building out to it, adding more of the killers. That was a really fun game. We took a look at Spooktacular from them, another horror-related game, and they also have a really cool two-player deduction game called Noir that I think they said is in Barnes & Noble. So two-player deduction, I'm a big fan of that. It has like a little bit of hidden movement to it. That was really cool. I've lost my train of thought. All right, after that, I went to meet with Pandasaurus to check out their new games. So we were able to get review copies of The Great Gatsby, Beast, and the Mind Soulmates. So The Great Gatsby was on my preview list. I was really excited to check that one out. So I'm really excited we have a copy of that. I can't wait to get that played. After that, my friend flew in and is helping me record this weekend. So I meant to meet up with him, and we waited on the excruciatingly long will call line, but we eventually made it through that. We did all that fun admin stuff, and then we were able to kind of get on with our day. And then after that, we had a cool meeting with Brotherwise Games. So I'm a big fan of the Cosmere stuff that they're doing. I love Super Boss Monster, so it was nice to finally kind of get a chance to meet up with them. We had a really cool conversation with Johnny, one half of the Brotherwise brothers, and he showed us this really cool new trick-taking game that is in the Cosmere world using the different shards. If you're not on my TikTok, you should definitely check that out. I have a really kind of short interview with him, kind of him showing the game. That was really, really cool. And after that, we finally had some time to kind of go around the expo hall, do a little bit of shopping, do a little bit of looking around before I had another meeting with Cosmos Games, who have a lot of cool releases this year. The one that really stood out to me is called Ice Cool or Ice Cold. It is like, I think the designer put it like if Scrabble and Yahtzee had a baby, where you're rolling dice and you're trying to like form words, and they're like these really cool like ice cube dice. Really, really cute word game. I think one I want to pick up tomorrow. I think I love that little like quick little word game. And then we actually headed out of the convention hall and we walked over to the Indiana State Museum, I think it was called, because that's where we did the Sanctuary demo. And I gotta say, that was such a cool venue to walk over. It was like in this like tea room, and it was like had these chandeliers and these kind of prop like window things. It was a really, really nice space, really cozy. And we played Sanctuary, which is the kind of spin-off sequel game to Ark Nova. So I am not a huge Ark Nova fan, but I was excited to see what they were going to do and kind of taking it and making it more of a streamlined tile type game. And I really loved the first play of it. I did pretty awfully, but it keeps kind of the core concept of Ark Nova of what I did like, which is the action selection system and the kind of play between the buildings, the conservation projects, and the animals that you're actually putting in your zoo. Or in this game, you're building a nature sanctuary. And the way it all kind of ties into the tiles, the little bit of a spatial puzzle of like trying to chain certain types of environments together, all worked really well. And I can't wait to play this one again. After Ark Nova, the first game of it, I was like, I'm not really excited to play this again. This is a game where I'm excited to try it out again and really play around with the different tiles, the different little strategies it might have. I also had a chance to check out another game on my anticipated games list, the Arkham Travel guide. So unfortunately, the publisher did not get this to Gen Con in time. It's like stuck on a boat somewhere, so it didn't make it to the show. But they did have one copy of it that I was able to take a look at. They kind of showed me the overview of the game, the dice, kind of how the mechanics work, where you're building this route through Arkham, and there's like these insanity points that you're keeping track of, and you have to kind of build a route through Arkham while taking care of these different tourists and what they like. But there's also like an insanity track where you're able to like use these portals to get across Arkham more quickly, and it seems like a really, really cool take on a roll and write. I think this is going to be out sometime in September, so hopefully we can get a copy around then and kind of show you guys in more detail. But they were really nice. They were able to show it to me. I think they saw that it was mentioned on my anticipated games list, which was really cool. So definitely wanted to keep a lookout for as we get closer to September. And now we are just kind of walking around in the evening here, and maybe we'll go find a couple game tables to play this evening. But overall, pretty good first day of the convention. Tomorrow is going to be a jam-packed day, but looking forward to it. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, the first morning of Gen Con. We are looking at a little bit of a rainy Indianapolis. Luckily, plenty of indoor activities to do for the rest of this weekend. Look at this. We're here Thursday morning at Gen Con, and I had like a Jurassic Park moment of seeing Lucas Oil Stadium converted into board game play space. This is just awesome to see. Pinball Alley if you need a break from board games. I guess Gen Con also has you covered. We have a rare Willy Wonka sighting playing the Willy Wonka pinball game. I greatly underestimated the distance between things at this convention, and I booked too many things too far away from each other without enough time between them. And so I am excited to get well above my step goal today. I am on the quest to find every rare Catan sheep at Gen Con. One down. This is the halls of Cardhalla. Day one. I've been told that the House of Cards here will become enormous. Yeah. Let us recognize the brave souls of the eternally long will call line. All right, day number one is done. The lights have dimmed, and we've survived the first day of Gen Con. So we are making our way to the general play area. Actually, we're gonna probably get dinner. I haven't really eaten anything all day. I've kind of let that slide. So we're gonna get some dinner, and then I guess we're gonna find some games to play tonight. I guess that's what we're kind of here to do, right? But overall, exhibit hall good. We previewed a lot of cool games, so exciting to just kind of enjoy the rest of the evening and chill out a little bit.